TechLift family, welcome back to another video here. Today I'm going to be going over what is on my Apple Watch Ultra, what I've been using every single day for the last 3 or 4 months since I've had this thing. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright guys, so I've been rocking this Apple Watch Ultra for the last 3 or 4 months now, and I came over from a Whoop band, a Whoop 4.0, and I didn't ever think that I was going to be wearing an Apple Watch. Fast forward almost 4 years of wearing a Whoop every single day, wearing it to bed, wearing it to the shower. Literally, it would charge on my hand. I never took it off, and I went to the dark side, quote unquote, which is the Apple Watch. Honestly guys, the last 3.5, 4 months, I've had this thing on every single day, besides when I go shower, because that's the time that I charge this thing, and whenever I'm out in public, like let's say church, going out, to get dinner, just dressed up formal. I'm not wearing an Apple Watch, but to stay active, to run errands, to sleep in, I'm rocking this thing, guys. Literally run errands, just day to day wear. I am wearing this bad boy. It's super sleek, super, I want to say minimal, but not really, because there's a lot going on, but it's like a rugged watch. It's huge on the face. If you guys can see here, it's pretty big, but I love that about it. And that's literally what drew me to going to the dark side, which was the Apple Watch Ultra, was literally this particular model. I went to the store and saw the Series 8, or the one before this. I was gonna do a review on it and then kind of test it out. I didn't even want to do that. I jumped straight to the Ultra. So let's go ahead and jump right into what I've been using this for every single day and all the apps, widgets, and features that I've been using every single day. Alright guys, jumping straight into it, I want to show you guys the different screens for different purposes, times of days, etc. for my Apple Watch Ultra. So as you guys can see here, this is my nighttime routine screen here. Bottom left, we have the sleep bedtime icon. This is where I schedule my alarms, my wake up times, my go to bed times. I go to bed at 9:45. My Apple Watch and phone completely shut down. I get no notifications. The screen dims down. I wake up at 7 a.m. with the haptic feedback, which vibrates on my wrist. It slowly, gradually gets louder as well with a really cool ringtone. Honestly, it makes waking up a whole lot easier, a whole lot smoother. And then it gives me all my sleep stats. To the bottom right, I have my athletic stats there. It's basically like my activity, like fitness tracker app that I use. I absolutely love it. It's $30 a year, 100% worth it. In the middle of that, we have the battery percentage. Next to that, we have the temperature. I'm a big person that likes to check on how cold it is outside, how hot it is, etc. So that's a big one for me. I have that pretty much on every single screen. Excuse me for the focus on the camera, but as you guys can see here, it just gives you like a 10-day breakdown temperatures. I like to keep an eye on the weather if I'm gonna go run outside, if I want to do outside activities, etc. Different locations here. So the whole weather app on the Apple Watch Ultra is awesome. Just not having to look at your phone, which was a big thing, distraction factor. Top left, we have the compass. I don't really use it much. It's just kind of nice to have it there if I ever need to, look at it for some reason. It's just nice to have it. Again, in the middle there, we also have the compass app, but it just shows you a little bit more in depth. Excuse me, the top left was actually the elevation. I actually use that a lot. Excuse me there, I hit a button on accident, started a workout, which is an awesome feature, just being able to start a workout off the buttons. The next screen is my outdoor active screen. So anytime I'm outdoors, let's say I'm camping, hiking, I'm out mountain biking, I'm out, shooting, I'm out riding dirt bikes, whatever it is, this is my go-to screen, just my outdoorsman screen. I love the fact that it's orange, I'm black, the contrast, and it's just perfect for the outdoors. So top, I have the calendar, then the time, just big and bold right there. Weather below that, I have the elevation top left. Again, I like to keep an eye on that. Compass, I have the sunset time, and then I have the battery watch percentage. All super awesome, just the essentials when I'm outdoors. And this one right here is my actual fitness screen. This is how I keep track of my activity level throughout the day. Anytime I'm running, I'm working out, doing CrossFit, strength training, this is it. And as you guys can tell here, I have a lot of the athletic stats there. I like to keep an eye on my recovery. I like to keep an eye on my day strain, which is how hard I push myself. And then from there, I can actually look into my calories, energy expenditure, as well as my sleep and my percentage to, recovery, and then my day strain. Again, weather's a big thing. If I'm going to go outside to work out, if I'm going to, run outside, ride my mountain bike, whatever it is going to be, this is like my overall just fitness screen. Athletic powers it all. I do use the Apple Fitness, but Athletic is kind of what I keep my eye on to, track how hard I'm going to push that day, to kind of see if I can squeeze in another activity or so. The one thing I can't really track with the Apple Watch is jiu-jitsu. So yeah, you know, I don't really want anyone grab my watch while I'm rolling someone. But as you guys can see here, everything on this screen revolves around fitness, revolves around my day. This is the screen that I have up probably 80% of the time, just because that's just my lifestyle, guys. I run, I do CrossFit, functional fitness, mountain bike. I'm very active, so that's my favorite screen. This one's kind of more of like a day-to-day casual type of screen. If I'm out and about, you know, just like on a walk with my, you know, family, fiance, this is my go-to watch screen. It's just more casual, more relaxed. It gives me what I need, basically the battery, the weather outside, the time, pretty much the essential things that I need to be looking at so I don't open up my phone. This watch keeps me off my phone, which is awesome for the distraction factor. I'm not distracted. As you guys can see here, this button opens up the quick apps, which I will get into straight after this message. So really quickly, guys, I want to give a shout out to Extra Wallets. You guys might have seen my EDC video, but these are the wallets that I have been using for the last bit of 2022 and all of Q1 of 2023. These are super sleek, modern, and minimal wallets that I've been carrying around every single day for this entire year and a little bit of end of 2022, guys. The build quality on these things is awesome. This one's made out of like metal titanium. Back plate is made out of metal. Super nice quality bands on here. They did not cheap out one bit on creating their product. That's why I love them. That's why I'm recommending them to you guys. There's going to be a link in the description and comments so you guys can go pick one up, and they might be on sale. They might be hooking you guys up with a discount if you guys use my link. So head over there, check them out, and stay tuned for an updated, I guess, middle of the year EDC update. Quality on this thing is unmatched. It's pretty insane. Highly recommend you guys pick one up. Huge shout out to Extra Wallets for supporting your boy. Go ahead, check them out, guys. Link is in the description. So jumping into the quick apps, that top left button opens up the quick apps, and you can customize these however you want. The first one on mine is the activity tracker by Apple. I'm always either starting up a workout, whether that's CrossFit, mountain biking, whether that's running, and it's just easy to go to. I always start my day with some sort of activity, whether that's running, whether that's working out, lifting weights, CrossFit, functional fitness. So that is literally the #1 app that I have there. The button right below that actually locks up your screen. It's like a water lock, basically. So if you hit that and then you hold it down, it gets rid of it. It does some sort of hypersonic, subsonic type of sound to get all the water out. I totally made that up, guys, but that's what it does. It gets all the water out of the little speakers and whatnot. But the button next to that actually is a quick function button. You can customize it to open up whatever you need to open up. For me, it's a watch. It's like activity tracker, so I programmed it to open up the workout screen, so I can easily choose what type of workout I'm going to do, whether that's a run, whether that's a strength workout, whether that's a mountain biking workout, a cycle workout, golf, whatever it is, just to kind of keep track of it. The next one below that is Strava. Strava's pretty much like an activity tracker, but more social media based, and I personally think it's a little more accurate. I love Strava just to keep track of my runs, keep track of my cycles whenever I'm mountain biking, and honestly sometimes just my runs. So Strava's right below that. I always usually start Strava up if I'm running or cycling, and I start up the Apple Fitness tracker, and I have those running simultaneously. They do give you like a little interference thing, but they work out fine. Below that is the timer app. I always am setting timers, whether that's, you know, to timer on a, you know, pizza, food, laundry, if I'm going to take a quick nap, power nap. The timer app is awesome, and I go to it a lot on my phone, so I have it on my watch. Again, this thing is awesome. Haptic feedback, the little jingle keeps you on track. I absolutely love it. You can pause it, you can delete a timer, you can set up a custom timer, a quick timer, etc. So it's just awesome. I also have it on one of my nighttime screens, just because I use it a lot. So especially around that nighttime, I'm always setting kind of timers if I'm doing laundry late at night. But other than that, you know, the next app is going to be my car app, just because you know, starting up my car, warming it up whenever it's cold outside, you know, cooling it down whenever it's hot outside, just to get the AC running. I like to warm up my car, so that's there. The next one below that is the sleep app, just because I'm in there looking at how I slept the night before, how much sleep I got, if I need to change my alarm for the next morning, etc. So the sleep app's awesome. That lives in my quick apps as well, just because this lifestyle that I live requires me to look at this. Not requiring in a bad way, but it's just like I like to look at the analytics and metrics. Sleep is so important to me, so that lives there. Next one is activity. I honestly don't really use this one much besides to get the little medals and stuff, and just to kind of keep track of like, hey, you closed your rings. I honestly don't really know much about these rings. I just like the fact that it gives me total calories burned, total steps, distance, etc. It's just a cool little analytic to look at, as well as the workout you logged for the day. I also get this through Athletics. The next one is the messages. I'm not going to show you all these messages. I just want to kind of give you some an example of that. But messages, super cool to just get the message real quick. Don't have to go into your phone again. Next is Athletic. Athletic lives in there. You guys know I pretty much live in Athletic. The next one is Spotify. That is my go-to music streaming platform. I don't really use it much on the watch. I'm not even gonna lie, just because I run with my phone in my hand. I know it's not a really good thing to do, but the fact that I can like turn up the volume on my phone, or even just switch the song if I don't want to go reach for my phone, it's super nice to have. It's on there. I don't use it as much as I should, to be 100% honest, but it's there. It's on the watch. And honestly, one cool feature is the fact that you can like songs, especially whenever you're like on shuffle on a playlist or the AI DJ. It's a really cool feature. I do find myself using this whenever I go to the Globo Gym, not so much when I'm working out of my garage, because I have a whole CrossFit setup in my garage. But that's an awesome feature. Spotify, my go-to streaming device. If you guys use Apple Music, I don't really trust you, but you guys can also get that app on your watch. And as you guys can see here, the interface is super clean. That's one reason why I love the Apple Watch a lot, is the interface, as well as the Spotify. The interface is awesome. Next is just the heart rate monitor. From time to time, I like to jump in there and see what my heart rate's at. Honestly, it can kind of freak you out if you're looking at it. You're like, holy crap, why is my heart rate super inflated? I don't know. It just kind of lives there just for safe measure, and it's at the very end. And these are just pretty much the rest of the apps that I use, guys. Again, the distraction factor on this is what drew me away for so long, but the fact that I have everything just in one little, at one little peak without having to open up my phone and get distracted is awesome. This thing has eliminated distraction, if anything. Absolutely love this thing, guys. I was hesitant on, making this video just because I thought it was kind of boring, but again, this is what helped me make that decision when deciding to purchase a watch, so hopefully it helped you guys. Alrighty guys, so keep in mind I just showed you what I use every single day on a day-to-day basis. A few of the faces that I didn't show, that I just scrolled by super fast, I use on occasion. It's very rare that I use them. Just showed you guys stuff that I use literally Monday through Friday, maybe Saturday, Sunday, and the apps that I'm looking at every single day, the features I'm using every single day, because that's what makes this thing useful to me. Like I said, I'm rocking this thing every single day, to bed, to work out, to run errands, and I wake up in this thing with the alarm, work out with this thing, I track a ton of metrics, and also I just like do my day-to-day lifestyle with this Apple Watch Ultra, and I absolutely love the fact that I can leave my phone and it helps me disconnect almost, which is why I stayed clear of smartwatches and Apple Watches, was the distraction factor. Honestly, this has given me less distractions, believe it or not. So that's what I've been using this for every single day for the last 3 or 4 months. Stay tuned for like a full review and a 6 months later video. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. More content to come. I'm so glad to be back on here finally. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Follow me over on Twitter. Catch you guys in the next one. TechLift out.